Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft New Nintendo 3DS Edition Let's Play video. And this is part 147 of my Let's Play series. And in the last video, we continue work on my bridge way the heck over there. And in this video, we're going to be doing some more housework on my brand new mansion. So off camera, I did do a tiny bit of work, but most of it has been just some planning. Because we are going to be starting a brand new room in this video, and that is the foyer. As I've explained before, the foyer is going to be a large room in the middle of the first floor that contains the stairway to the second floor. And this room will be huge, and it will extend to the second floor as well. And if you look up from the middle of the room, once it's finished obviously, you will be able to see the second floor. So that's kind of how I want to do with that design, and it kind of will resemble an actual foyer. So as you can see, I've already started on the actual width of the room, as you can see. So this is basically how wide it's going to be, but the length is probably going to be a lot longer than the width. So we are going to need a lot more stone bricks, obviously. But we are probably going to go ahead and get started by going to the taiga and getting some spruce, because as you can see, I have basically none of it. So we desperately need some spruce if we want to continue this build. And as far as other rooms are concerned, the room with the birch and oak pattern, just like this, is going to be the living room. So yes, this is a quite large living room, but the actual area where it's inlaid into this part right here is going to be the main area. So there's going to be a nice little window area at the back once this is all finished, and this area right here will just be more general living room stuff when it's done. On the other side of this entryway, there will be a kitchen. Yes, there will be a kitchen in my house. I know that you can't really, you can cook food in Minecraft, but not like with a stove or oven or anything like that. It's obviously a furnace. So I am going to make all the appliances that a kitchen would have. It's just they're just going to be decoration. And I will obviously have furnaces in there as well. However, though, I can make a working fridge. So at least that's one appliance that I can actually get working correctly. So yeah, I think that'll actually look pretty good. And also there will be a large table too for a dining space. And of course, I'm going to be the only person who ever eats inside my house. So it's not really going to be put to much use, but again, this is a mansion, so I can't just put this puny little table or none at all. You know, it has to be as grand as possible. And yeah, so here is the Spruce Fountain. Ah, I hate it when they get stuck up like that. That's just irritating. We're already almost at half a stack, so yeah, because these trees are so condensed with each other, I can easily just go from tree to tree and collect all the wood that they have. And, oh, snow falling from the trees. Looked like there was some wood still stuck up there. And get some more of these trees. Like, those three trees were practically right next to each other, so this makes this a lot easier to get just a bunch of trees at once. And I'm going to start off with a little bit more of this stack, so I'm not really going to get a whole lot, because as far as this video is concerned, I'm not going to be doing the entirety of the walls, because that's just going to take way too long to do on camera. Unless if you guys want to see an hour-long video of me building walls on my house. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing that, because that would just be boring. But I figured doing just a little bit of the walls just to show the shape of the foyer, maybe even starting on some of the stairs would be a good idea. So as we come down here, there's a couple more trees we can get. And I really hope in this taiga area I can find a dog, because so far in this entire series, I have not found any dogs yet. I think I did find one in my previous snow biome exploration, but I didn't have any bones on me. So that was kind of unfortunate. So I'm hoping that I can even find one while going deeper in the snow biome, trying to find some more spruce trees. Alright, and I decided to just go straight back home, and I managed to come home with a little over a stack and a half of spruce wood. So, or spruce logs, that is. But we are now going to craft this into spruce wood, and we're going to end up with a lot of stacks, that's for sure. So I'm definitely going to have enough for quite a while. So let's go ahead and go back inside and fix all this up. And the reason why there's this little patch of oak logs here, that is because I'm actually switching this flooring to stone bricks to keep everything cohesive. Because the flooring in the foyer is going to be stone bricks as well. And of course the actual porch and stairs up to the entryway are also stone bricks. So I just wanted to keep everything consistent. So there we go. I've got that all fixed up. And we only have 10 left, so I'm definitely going to have to go back home and make more. Luckily, I do have some stone smelting back at home, so all I have to do is just go there and just grab whatever's there. So I should have enough for 2 stacks of stone. But In the meantime, let's just go ahead and place the remaining that I have. So I'll just go ahead and go out by 10. And there we go. So obviously it is going to be a lot longer than that because behind the foyer there is going to be one more room. And I'm not going to reveal what that room is yet, but each episode that goes by that I work on my house, I will reveal what the new rooms are going to end up being. So each actual video where I work on the house, I'm going to be revealing and starting to build a new room. But the next video, I am going to be continuing work on the foyer because there is a lot of decor that I want to add to the foyer to make it look very nice. So we're going to continue the wall here. And the walls are going to be spruce as usual. Basically for the whole house, it'll be spruce. Unless if I decide to do a different colored wall for a certain room or something like that in the future. But for the most part, it will be spruce. And then we can continue the spruce on the actual living room side. And we will definitely have enough in this stack to finish this off. And there we go. Let's get this spider out of the way. That's the thing about building my mansion above ground. Mobs spawn everywhere down here. And now that I'm down here, actually, I'll start placing down some torches because I really do not want to have issues in the future, again, with mobs, because it's going to really start becoming a problem. And a skeleton just spawned right as I'm placing torches. Wow, so that is great. And of course, it's going to be dark down here as well, but luckily placing them on the walls will work as a temporary solution, maybe. But hopefully we don't get a plethora of mobs spawning down there just yet. Ooh, a zombie right outside waiting for me. So let's go and put away some of this junk that I don't need. Some of this isn't junk, of course, but I'm just saying extra miscellaneous stuff that I don't need at the moment. Alright, and we will go back inside and continue work on the walls. And because it is getting nighttime, it obviously is getting pretty dark in here. So we'll just go ahead and continue the walls on just the foyer side, just because I want to see the actual length of what this is going to end up being. And I'm hoping to get the entire ring of wall done in this video, and maybe even start the stairs. But because my stone brick supply is running kind of low, I'm going to have to go back home and grab those. But I do have plenty of stone bricks, or stone brick stairs, that is. So that definitely will not be a problem at all. Okay, so I almost reached the end of the stone bricks here, and we will jump off and continue. I'm thinking I'm going to do it an additional 10. So there's our 10, and then this will give us enough space for the last room in the first floor behind the foyer. So let's go ahead and curve it this way, going the right direction if you're facing that way. Okay, now let's go and grab our 20 stacks. So it looks like we have only about a stack of logs left. So, I mean, a stack and a half of logs does sure sound like a lot, but in terms of like how much wood I'm going to need for this mansion, it's nothing. It is just nothing compared to what I need. Because I'm pretty sure just the first, second, and third layer of this whole wall for the foyer is going to take up all of my wood. Heck, maybe just the first and the second layer. But if we create a whole nother, let's just say 2 stacks, like that, this stack should obviously finish the first row. Because once we come down over here, we will have plenty. And I did go over 1 extra. And if we go back up through the door, we just got to jump all the way back here and jump up through the door. Still got to place the pressure plates on the other side. I think I still have them in the chest at my house. Still got to place them down. Whoa! Oh, God. An Enderman just going all over the place. Huh. I don't think I'm going to bother getting that because trying to get it is just going to be a nightmare because it's just going to be jumping all over the place. I swear, whenever I try to get Enderman, just in most of the Minecraft worlds that I play in, especially on 3DS, they always spawn when it's raining. And that is the worst time. I mean, some could say it's a good time because they get hurt, but then they're just jumping all over the place and it's really hard to actually kill them. So, I don't know. I feel like when they spawn in under normal conditions is when it's the easiest to get. And we're almost to the other side here, but it looks like actually this stack will almost finish us off for the entirety. And this is actually 4 layers of wall because I'm adding 3 layers onto the additional layer that I've already added. Okay, so it actually looks like I'm going to have to create a little bit more, but it almost did finish it. Pretty close. So I'm sure that I'll just create the rest of the planks that I can with the remaining logs that I have in my inventory, which gives me over 2 stacks. Ooh, a stack and 4, so that's perfect. Oh, there's a creeper right there. I definitely do not want to fall. If I fall, then I'm just going to run. I definitely do not want to deal with that creeper right now. But once these walls are up, I'm going to go and try to find the Enderman. I sure hope I can find it. I was going to say I wasn't going to go for it, but by now it's probably gone. So maybe I really shouldn't. It'd honestly not even be worth it. But just a couple more rows, and the walls, or the beginning walls for the foyer, will be complete. And we have a couple more left. Okay, and it looks like we already had 2 layers here. Now, as far as like how tall this is going to be, I'm going to try to make it maybe a couple more blocks before I actually put the top part. Oh, I guess the creeper did end up exploding. Well, that's certainly not a good thing. Looks like we have some weird block disappearing issues as well. Alright, so now that I got that creeper hole filled in, let's go ahead and go back to my house and actually collect all of the stone brick that is waiting for me. So, go ahead and eat, because my food bar is starting to get quite low. And we will see that as well. And in the next video, we're going to start adding the actual decorations to the foyer. And off camera, I will start on the actual stairs to the 2nd floor. And yeah, so in this video, I just wanted to show you guys the actual foyer design and what's upcoming for my house, because it's been a couple episodes since I've shown you guys anything on my house. My new house, that is. So I figured, why don't I give you guys an update, show you guys my next project for the house itself, and also show the shape and size of the foyer itself, because it is going to be quite a grand addition to my mansion. Alright, and now we have made it back to my, well, old finished house. So hopefully I can say the same when my new house is complete. But that'll certainly be a while. But hopefully one day it will be done. At least that's what my dream is for this mansion. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.